ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः प्रज्ञानां शुप्रतानैस्थिरचरनिकरव्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुङ् मायया भोजयन्नः मायासङ्ख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि यो विश्वात्मा विधिजविषयान् प्राश्य भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः
Mandukya Karika, Chapter 3, Karika 40. Please read.
मनसो निग्रहायत्तम् अभयं सर्वयोगिनां दुःखक्षयः प्रबोधश्चाप्यक्षया शान्तिरेव च
Those who have got the knowledge of Brahma, and thereby those who know that anything other than Brahma, whether it is mana, buddhi, indriya, and the drishya jagat, is truly not there. Though seemingly appears, truly not there. As a result, they know because they have got knowledge, they are aware of their swarupa. As a result, their moksha, their happiness, their shanti is swarupa. Swarupa means by nature itself, it is not something produced by some means. This is the case of jnanis. But in the case of ajnanis, who are called here as yogina, means asamyak darshina, na samyak darshina. No, they are not ajnanis. For them, say that atma darshana, dukha kshaya, knowledge, atma jnana, moksha, all these depend on mano nigraha, manasaha nigraha. They have to control the mind, in a sense, nirodha of the mind, vritti rahitya of the mind, prashanta nature of the mind, they have to accomplish. If they don't accomplish this, for them, what is that? Abhayam, Atma Darshana is not there. Dukkha Kshaya is not there. Atma Prabodha is not there. Moksha Kya Shanti also is not there. So this was being pointed out. We have seen the Bhashya. So that is, read Bhashya from Tesham, line 3. Tesham Atma Satya Bodha Rahitana.
तेष तेषाम् आत्मसत्यानुबोधरहितानां मनसः निग्रहायत्तम् अभयं सर्वेषां योगिनाम्
Kimcha.
किंच दुःखक्षयः अपि.
So, those who don't have Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, who are they? Atma Satyanubodha Rahitana. Atma eva Satyamiti Bodha. Atma alone is Satya, rest all is Mithya. Such aparoksha jnana, those who don't have, not simply borrowing the information from the Shastra, aparoksha jnana. Such aparoksha jnana is not in whom. In their case, who are referred as yogis, karmis, and ajnanis who are in the still don't have that samyak darshana. Their abhayam tattva jnana, abhaya tattva, nigraha manasaha nigrahayatam, depends on the mano nirodha only. So, not only that, kincha dukkha. That is, ending of sorrow also in their case depends on the mano nigraha. Now, ending of sorrow depends on the mano nigraha was told. Positively. If you have mano nigraha, your sorrows end. If you don't have mano nigraha, you cannot have what? Ending of sorrows. Negatively, no. If you have, you have this. If you don't have, you don't have this. So that is what is now being told. What was told earlier, Tesham Dukkhakshayapi Manonigrahayatam was told. If Manonigraha is not there, Dukkhakshay is not there, in the negative sense it is now being told. Continue. Nahi Atma Sambandhini.
न हि आत्मसंबंधिनी मनसि प्रचलिते दुःखक्षयः अस्ति अविवेकिनां किंच आत्मप्रबोधः अपि मनसो निग्रहायत्तः एव मनसो निग्रहायत्ते एव
Yattaha eva.
यत्तः.
So therefore, he, because what is their notion? Atma Sambandhini Manasi Prachalite. According to their notion, Atma is one entity and Manaha, mind is other entity related to, connected to mind. Those people who have got such notion. So that is Atma Sambandhini Manasi. When the mind which is connected or related to the mind, Prachalite, Vikshipte, when it gets agitated, in the sense, it gets preoccupied in many things. So in such case, what happens? Prachalite, Dukkha Kshayaha na asti, nahi asti. For them, Dukkha Kshaya is not, you can verify from experience. When the mind is agitated, you are in a sorrowful condition. But mind is at calm and quiet, you are happy. So when the mind is agitated in many things, it says, Dukkha Kshaya, ending of sorrow is not there. In whose case it is? Avivekina. Those who lack viveka, which viveka? Atmanat viveka, those who do not know what Atma Sarupa is. Not only that, see, in the Bhashya line 3, what was told? Abhayam means tattva jnana is manasaha nigrahayatam was told. So the same thing is now explained. What is that abhaya? Tattva jnana, atma bodha, atma jnana. That also depends on mano nigra, nirodha mind, because to have the knowledge of Atma, You have to be aware of it. You have to experience it because it's available for experience like the pratyaksha, like the direct perceptible object. If you are not aware of it, how is it possible? Other thing. Any blessed thing, whether it is true nature of Atma or something super-reported Atma, is self-evident. We know from Upanishads that Atma is what? Aprana. Prana is not the feature of Atma. Means hunger, thirst, etc. are not in the prana. But when you are hungry, what has happened? What do you say? I am hungry. When you say I am hungry, do you experience hunger or not? When you say I am sorrowful, do you experience or not? And you eat the food. Oh, I am full now. I am satiated. Do you experience or not? Your sorrow went away. You are happy. Oh, I am happy. Sorrow or happiness, hunger or its appeasement were not your feature, Atma feature, Chaitanya feature, they are not. But they are superimposed. They need only after experience you say them, that you know about them. Is it not so? Atma is true nature. To know it, you should be aware of it, free from them, the superimposed thing. And here, you need not do something. All that you get rid of what is superimposed on that. That's all. Pratibandha, obstruction you remove, you are what you are, you remain what you are. So therefore, this Atma, in their case, Atma Prabodha api. Atma Prabodha, that is Atma Jnana. In the Karika, the word used was simple Prabodha. Prabodha. Mano Nigrahayata eva. That also depends on Mano Nigraha. Without Niruddha mind, without the mind free from thoughts, at the same time not asleep, you cannot be aware of what you are in real nature. So in that the case, even gaining the Atma Jnana depends on Mano Nigraha. Continue.
तथा अक्षयापि मोक्षाख्या शान्तिः तेषां मनोनिग्रहायत्ता एव.
So Tatha, so also Tesham. Tesham means so sadhakana mumukshona. So sadhakas, mumukshus or ajnanis. At the same time, they want to get knowledge, they want to get moksha. Akshaya api moksha kashanti. Karika says Akshaya Shanti. Akshaya Shanti. That is inexhaustible peace, which can be only moksha. Otherwise, for a common person, Shanti is a passing phase of mind. When the mind is not agitated, peace. When the mind gets agitated, no peace. That depends on the state of mind. This is a coming and going Shanti. Here, Akshaya Shanti. Shanti which can never be otherwise. Where Ashanti is not known at all. Can be possible only where the mind is not there. Not merged in the avidya as in the sleep. No. The mind itself is made extinct in the wake of knowledge of oneself. So therefore, to get this moksha, that's what the moksha Shanti. Akshaya Shanti is Shanti, which is the nature of liberation. And liberation means what? One swarupa. Tesham, for those sadhak mano nigrahayattam eva. That also depends on the control of the mind. This mind cannot be let loose in the Vishayas. The mind cannot be let loose in the Bhaya Jagat. It cannot afford to be, that is what, Bahirmukha. Bahirmukha. It needs to be controlled and made introvert, Antarmukha, withdrawn from its all natural pursuits. For whom it is? Mukshunam sadhakanam, called their yoginam, karminam, asamyak darshinam. Those who have no samyak darshan, those who have no adhyaniks, for adhyaniks. That means one thing is now certain. If you want to have Atma Darshana, if you want to end the sorrows, if you want to gain the Atma Jnana, if you want to give moksha ka shanti, what is indispensable? Mano nigraha. So we have to get mano nigraha. Where is it available? Which supermarket it is available? Or in which forest it is available? Says this mano nigraha can be gained only in this way, by industrious effort, not giving any room for despair in the mind, with all enthusiasm and cheerfulness always. Otherwise, it is not possible. It is very difficult. This is explained by citing a narration, what is called as Tittibha Upakhyana. Tittibha Upakhyana. I think those who are exposed to Vedanta must have heard this narration many times. Tittibha is a small bird, very chota, and it lays its eggs on the seashore. As usual, one tittiba laid its eggs on the seashore, and it has to go for searching its food. It went. When it returned, eggs have disappeared. High tide came and washed away. Tittiba knew that this is the handiwork of who? Ocean. It went near the ocean. Return my eggs, otherwise be ready for consequence. Ocean must have started smiling, but it was determined. Are you returning my eggs or not? Otherwise, I will dry you away. Not drive, dry, D-R-Y. Shoshana. Think of it. Not even a finger size sparrow, or not sparrow, a bird, tittiba bird, threatening this vast ocean, I will dry you away. What ocean can do? Ocean kept quiet. But this tittiba was determined. Whether it's possible or not, but it was so determined. It went, picked up a small reed, for which its beak can carry, because the beak also is small bird, small beak carry. Went to the ocean, dipped in that. And the water will come, no? How much, even a drop will not come with a small reed. a droplet went to the shore. Is what sprinkled there. Again went, again. Repeatedly doing. The other Tittiva, hey, what are you doing? This ocean culprit has taken away my eggs. Either it gives me or I will dry out. They laughed. Are you in your senses? Can you dry up? Why not? I will dry. Don't be foolish. Give up this adventure. No. Look. You people don't come in my way. I will see that the ocean is dried. Finally, the other birds gave up. They thought, let us also help it. After all, our own person. They also started doing this. The army of Tittiva birds going to ocean, dipping the reed and then drying up. Narada was going aerially. And he saw that. What tamasha is going on here? What these guys are doing? He came down. And what is that? What is happening? Someone told, ocean has taken the eggs of this Tittiva and there we are drying up. He went to that particular Tittiva and tried to make it understand. Don't be foolish. It is not possible. But that Tittiva is not in a mood to listen to anyone. Firm determination that it is going to dry up the ocean. So Narada also could not do it. Finally, he took pity on the Tittiva and he was on the way to Vaikuntha only. He went to Vaikuntha and there Garuda was there. Hey Garuda, one of your Jat Bhai is in trouble. Jat Bhai, he thought one of a bird is in trouble. Because he's the king of birds, no? Eagle, king of eagle. So please help. Sometimes Garuda also gets a this ego, ahankar. It happened, you know. During Rama Ravana Yuddha, Rama fainted by Nagastra. Garuda was called to do away with the Nagastra. Garuda came, did it, but a doubt cropped up in his mind. What? What is Rama? Is Vishnu Narayana? And he wants me to undo the Nagastra. I think he has lost his power. He is not that Shrestha, exalted as I thought. But still is a doubt. So he went to Shiva. Hey, what is this all about? Shiva was very clever. He understood that this person has got ego now. That he revived Rama. He is superior to Vishnu. Shiva ordered him to teach a lesson. Dekho bhai, I don't know anything at all. But one thing, there is one kaka, a crow by name Bhushunda. Kaka Bhushunda. He is in such and such place. Go and meet him, he will tell you. You know why? Garuda is the king of birds And he has to go and ask a crow of all the people. But he wanted to know. Shiva has told, he went. See, going to a crow. Crow has to come and do salam. So he went to that. Bhushunda recognized him. He's what? Eagle. This Garuda. He extended a hospital, etc. And then asked, then the Bhushunda says. So like this eagle. But here, Narada means ego. Bhagavan never tolerates ego of anyone. He cuts them to the sizes. So anyway, now Narada told Garuda, look, तुम्हारा जात भाई कोई एक आदमी ट्रबल में है. So Garuda went, flapping his huge wings, and challenged Sagara. Either you return the eggs or be ready for the consequences. I will drive you away with my force of my this wings. What option Sagara has? Quietly, he had to return that. This illustration is given generally to show the firm determination without giving any room for despair, even on the face the task is next to impossible. Otherwise, put little efforts and then what? Give it. 99.999% people are Arambashura. You know with Arambashura? They are very enthusiastic to begin something, but they are not consistent. They have no courage to pursue on the face of failure. I think I remember an incident in this case. Dr. Abdul Kalam, former president of India, he was in the DRDO and rocket launching was his job, for which he had to have a team of scientists. Very lucrative job. And he has to select 5 scientists. All scientists with all flying colors and degrees, etc. With recommendation of ministers and all that, all started coming. Of course, Abdul Kalam being what he is, he was bent on the success of the project. He didn't yield to all this pressure of recommendation and all that, etc. He selected 5 persons. And they were actually youngsters. There are many much more qualified than them. They had a practice of having a meeting of all scientists periodically. In the next meeting, someone raised the question, how did you select these Pancha Pandavas? 5. How did you select them? He said, I selected those people who have the mettle to pursue the project even on the face of utter failure. That is required because this is what is the thing. Failures are bound to be there. In spite of that, otherwise, not failure. The failure is at sight. This fellow give up. I think that I somewhere read it. that satellite that was sent on moon, which didn't operate. Now they have succeeded in making it active after 2 years or so. See, they didn't leave the effort. First thing, they are not able to locate first. Locate it and made it active. Efforts. So like that. So here, Manonigraha, this is not an easy job. It needs consistent, constant, industrious efforts with the enthusiasm to pursue it without remorse, cheerfully, come whatever time it may be. So there's a Tittiba Vakyana shows that. So finally, the Tittiva who didn't give the pursuit on the face of all these persuasions did what finally got like that. You may say that Tittiba was fortunate to have Narada. Yes. We are much more fortunate. Narada, the sage of exalted stage, no doubt. We have Ishvara at our beck and call, provided we have that much of Shraddha and Bhakti in him. He will be too pleased to help us, provided we are determined. He will not fall for your external things. By here, you will see Antara. To what extent you are really sincere and you mean the business. Based on that, he is always ready to help us. So we need not despair, but continue the efforts without getting dejected, without being cowed down by the failure. Read the Karika 41. Utseka.
उत्सेक उदधेर्यद्वत् कुशाग्रेणैकबिन्दुना मनसो निग्रहस्तद्वद् भवेदपरिखेदतः
कुशाग्रेणैकबिन्दुना उदधेः उत्सेकः यद्वत् एड भवति तद्वत् अपरिखेदतः मनसः निग्रह भवेत्. भवेत् means भवति only. कुशाग्रेणैकबिन्दुना उदधेः उत्सेकः यद्वत् एड भवति तद्वत् अपरिखेदतः मनसः निग्रहः भवेत्. Just as कुशाग्रेणैकबिन्दुना. The reed was the tip of a kusha grass. A small blade of kusha grass was taken and it tips very sharp pointed. A bindu, not even a full drop. A drop which can be what? Fitted or which can hold at the tip of the pointed end of a kusha grass. एक बिंदुना udadehe utseka. Udadhi is ocean. It's utseka. Finally, utseka means emptying, making it dry. But literally, utseka means spout out, pour down, or overflow, or throw out, or jet it out, like that. But it means emptying. Yadvat, udade yadvat, utsekaha bhavati, yadvat bhavati. The manner in which take this refers to what? Tittiba akhyan. That is kept in the mind by Gaudapada Acharya. Because it is a very well-known illustration in the Shastras. Tadvat, in the same manner, aparikhedataha, without being fatigued, without getting distressed, without getting depressed, without despair, without getting disheartened. Ayyo, how long I am struggling? No effect is seen at all. Will I be able to accomplish it or not? No room for such. What? Retarding thoughts. With all enthusiasm, cheerfulness, I shall do it. That's no parikheda, no remorse, no depression, so that no despair. Aparikhedataha, manasaha nigraha, the control of the mind, nirodha of the mind, vritti rahitya of the mind, the samadhi, nirvika samadhi of the mind. That is actually manasa nirodha, finally what? Nirvikalpa samadhi, wherein vritti rahitya, thoughts are not there at all. Not sleep, but awake and yet no thoughts. Bhavet means bhavati. This way, the industrious effort without any despair is necessary. Bhashya, read Bhashya, manasa nigrahe.
मनसः निग्रहे तेषाम् उपायम् आह उत्सेक इति.
In some pathas, this phrase is not there. Anyway, it should be there actually. Manasaha nigrahe. For the nirodha, now be aware of this word nirodha. Vritti niruddha means vritti rahit. Mind free from thoughts, yet awake, not sleep. Nigraha, tesham manasa nigrahe. To have that state of samadhi of the mind. Tesham. Who are they? Sadhakanam, mumukshunam, referred to as sarva yoginam, karminam, etc. Upayam aha. A means is being told to highlight what is expected of these sadhakas. Utsteka iti. We have seen that. Continue. Mano nigrahapi.
मनोनिग्रहः अपि तेषाम् उदधेः कुशाग्रेणैकबिन्दुनोत्सेचनेन अनवसन्नान्तकरणानाम् अनिर्वेदात् अपरिखेदतः भवति इत्यर्थः.
Manaha mano nigrahapi. Manasaha nigrahapi. Even that control of the mind wherein all vrittis, antakar vrittis are ended, even that accomplishment tesham, in the case of those people, for sadhakana mukshuna, udadehe shoshana vyavasayavat, like the preoccupation to dry up the ocean. But how? Not that millions of hydraulic pumps are employed, and then water is the problem. Where will that water go? It will again come back to ocean only. Where are you going to place that water? Otherwise, they have to dig another sagara to pour there. So anyway, that also is by what? Ushagrena eka binduna utsejana. By utsejana, by pouring out, by the tip, by the drop that can be at the tip of a kusha grass end, tip of a kusha grass. Utsejana means shoshana vyavasayana, by the act of drying up. Vyavasayavat. Avyavasayavatam. As in the case of Tittiba, those who don't have that much of determination. Vyavasaya here, Shoshana Vyavasaya means that Nishchaya, determination. As told where? In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 6. Yoga is defined as Dukkha Sanyoga Viyoga. Saha Nishtayena Yoktavyaha. It has to be accomplished by Nishchaya. Firm, resolved determination, supplemented by undeterred efforts. So, because Shoshana Vyavasayavatam, who take to such industrious effort, at the same time, success will not be at the beginning just like that. It's a very trying period. So therefore, anavasannanta karnanam, those who do not think, ayyo, when I'll be able to accomplish. Those who don't get dispirited, those who don't become sad, means always cheerful. Though the result is not at sight, even after effort for a long period, still that enthusiasm and cheerfulness is there. I shall accomplish it. No one can stop me. So with that determination, cheerfulness. Anirvedat. Anirvedat means aparikheda. Aparikhedata. Aparikhedata means aparikheda is from the Karika. Means anirveda. Nirveda. Despair is not you. For how long I have done it and no result at all. That person doesn't get dispirited. By such effort, bhavati ityartha, it takes place. The question comes, only such industrious effort is enough? No. With industrious effort for what? For proper means. You have to take to proper means, and therein you should have, what is that? Aparikheda, that is aparikheda, this prayatna must be. So let us see now. Bhashya, read kim aparikhedna.
किम अपरिखिन्न व्यवसाय मात्रमेव मनोनिग्रहः उपायः न मनोनिग्रहे उपायः न इति उच्यते.
Question comes, kim Aparikhinna vyavasaya matrameva. Industrious effort without giving room for despair. Such efforts only kim upayam matrameva manonigraha upaya is the means to control the mind. Question comes. Answer is given, no iti uchyate. Sir, it is not so. Why? Certain means are required. Read 42.
सुप्रसन्नं लये चैव
No.
उपायेन
Upayena.
उपायेन निगृह्णीयात् विक्षिप्तं कामभोगयोः सुप्रसन्नं लये चैव यथा कामो लयस्तथा
Kama bhogayoho vikshiptam manaha upayena nigrinniya laye cha eva suprasannam and manaha api. Manaha api add there nigriniyat yatha yatha kamaha tatha laya yatha kamaha. You can add samadhi virodhi bhavati. Yatha kamaha samadhi virodhi bhavati tatha layaha. Layaha api samadhi virodhi. This mind, what type of mind? Kama bhogayoho vikshiptam. That mind which is vikshipta, agitated, in the sense preoccupied. That mind which is totally preoccupied. Where? In what? Kama bhogayoho. That is in the sense object, means to procure them. To procure the Vishaya sense object desired by them individual. And bhoga, indulgence in them. Mind is totally prepared. First, what to get, where to get, how to proceed further. Again, whether I will get it or not, I will succeed or not. With the acquiring the desired objects. Then will it be there with me for forever for enjoyment? For enjoyment is the other things. Mind is busy. Vikshipta, totally preoccupied in desired objects and in indulgence. And when the indulgence bhoga means, at times the rogas also will be. So mind is preoccupied with concept. So that such a mind, what should be done? Nigruniya. Should be checked. Controlled means one has to make it gain the state of samadhi. One should make it vritti rahita, free from thoughts. Nigruniya, the great thing. How? By proper means. Upaya means means. What means it is? For proper means, that is going to be told in the next karikas. By the means that are going to be told in the next verse, or otherwise, as told by Bhagavan, Abhyasena Vairagena. Abhyasena Kaunteya Vairagena. By Abhyasa. Jnanabhyasa. Repeated practice of the means which confirm jnana. Same time, staunch vairagya. Without vairagya, the pursuit of moksha cannot get momentum. It cannot be what? Truly rewarding. Because we have seen many times, Vishaya Sakti, Asakti, Preeti for Vishayas is the main obstruction in knowing our Swarupa. That's why here also is what? Kama bhogayoho vikshiptam manaha. Mind preoccupied in the kama and bhoga. See, we go wrong here only. Vedanta is very nice to hear. But the moment Vairagya comes, we feel how nice Vedanta would have been minus Vairagya. Look, such thinking is because of lack of proper viveka, discrimination. Shastra doesn't want to deprive us of our little sense pleasures. Shastra points out, my dear, you are cheated. You are taken for a ride by these sense pleasures. Because you may not know, the truth is sense objects do not have even an iota of pleasure, happiness. If at all in this cosmos, any source of happiness is there, that is I, Chaitanya, pure awareness principle. Whether you call Atma, whether you call Brahma, you can call any Chit and Chaitanya, you call anything whatsoever. This Chit, Chaitanya, pure awareness principle, pure conscious principle is the only and the only source of happiness, because it is verily the happiness. Not knowing this, we search in the external world, and because of some mechanism we get little joy here and there, but not the Paramananda. we are so wise that which is ours, that which belongs to us, that no one can snatch away from us, including Ishvara. And that which is the one we are seeking 24/7, that is with us, we discard that, we don't care for it to find out, and we run away in the world where it is not and which is not ours. All that Vedanta wants to set right this erroneous vision of ours. So therefore, says Vairagya. But mere Vairagya will not help Abhyasa, because the mind has got habituated to run after the Vishyas. It needs to be withdrawn. So these are like the two wings of a bird. If you want to take the flight of making your mind absorbed in the Atma Swarupa, what is called here as Viveka Pradnya Samadhi. That Manasaha Nigraha, Mano Nigraha. So therefore, Vikshita Manaha Upayena, by such appropriate means as told in the Shastra, one has to control it. Not only that, one more obstacle is there. Layecha eva. Laya here is sleep. Eva means api. Even in sleep, when sleep comes, suprasannam manaha api nigrahya. The mind which is a suprasanna means mind which is at ease. In sleep, the mind at ease, it is not preoccupied with anything. Even that also is what nigrahya should be controlled. Why? The reason is yatha kamaha tatha layaha api samadhi virodhi. Just as desire or bhoga is obstruction for samadhi by creating all different types of vrittis, so is sleep because of avidya vrittis. Total stupor, you are not available for anything. Maybe mind is at rest. It is of no use as far as our pursuit of Mano Nigraha is concerned. So therefore, Laya Tatha Laya Api. It is what? Samadhi Virodhi. So therefore, two main obstructions. What are those two? Kama Bhogayoho Vikshiptam Manaha and Laya sleep. Both need to be handled by appropriate upaya that are going to be told, Abhyasa and Vairagya. We'll see.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।